Hi everybody, this is Judy at Judy in the Kitchen. Today we're talking about spearmint, also just commonly referred to as mint, and I've got some tips and ideas for you for using mint. This is part 2 in a 2-part series. The list was long, so I divided it up. Now, when you are using spearmint or mint in a food type of application, please use only the fresh or the dried leaves. Do not ingest mint essential oil. Save that for other applications like aromatherapy, or dilute it in a carrier oil and massage it in some way. But do not ingest the essential oil, just the leaves themselves, whether they're fresh or dry. Try adding fresh mint leaves to a mixed fruit salad and make it really special that way. How about making a refreshing, wonderful smelling sachet by placing some dried mint leaves in a small square of fabric or even cheesecloth. Tie the ends together with a little ribbon or even just a rubber band or a twist tie, whatever you want. Place it in drawers or closets or even shoes or anywhere you want to freshen up with that wonderful aroma of mint. Here's a fun activity, especially if you like mint chocolate. Oh, who doesn't like mint chocolate? Wash and thoroughly dry some fresh mint leaves. Spearmint is what we're talking about here. One at a time, you want to dip them in some melted chocolate. Ooh! And then lay them on a piece of wax paper, and when that wax paper is full, when you've dipped as many leaves as you can, put that dish in the refrigerator, leave it in there until that chocolate has hardened up, then enjoy. Eat the mint leaves along with the chocolate, would be really good. Why not try adding some chopped mint leaves to your favorite chocolate pudding or even ice cream? Now, you might need to know the conversion rate. Let's say you've got some dried mint and a recipe calls for fresh mint, or vice versa. The standard rule of thumb would be 3 parts of fresh mint leaves would be equal to 1 part of dry. For instance, 1 teaspoon of dried mint leaves is going to be equal to 1 tablespoon of fresh chopped mint leaves. So remember that conversion rate, 3 to 1 or 1 to 3. 3 parts of the fresh is equal to 1 part of the dry. Now, if you're cooking and it calls for adding fresh spearmint leaves to the dish, add it toward the end of cooking time or even when the cooking is finished if you want the best flavor out of that mint. Otherwise, if you add it early on, it's going to dissipate by the time you're ready to call the food done, and then you won't taste that mint like you normally would expect to taste it. Now, if you're using dried mint, and a recipe calls for dried mint, you want to add that early on. It needs time to rehydrate and then to release its essential oils into that dish as you're cooking it. So fresh mint you add toward the end of cooking, dried mint you add early on. Well, I do hope this helps you out. If you haven't seen part 1, I'm putting a link to that below. This is Judy at Judy in the Kitchen. Bye for now.